Great. So this is a global collaboration. As you mentioned, Mark, it starts in Melbourne a week before, and then it comes to the UK 11th and 12th of September. It's at Cambridge University, and it's in partnership with the Youth Endowment Foundation, which is an evidence-based sort of organisation that seeks to bring youth violence down. And really excited about it. A lot of capacity, over 200 people. It's going to be filmed. It has all accoutrements that Cambridge brings, you know, the pretty canals and lovely buildings. But ultimately, it's going to be full of practitioners and professionals who are talking about how evidence-based practice has had a key impact in a number of areas, from violence against women and girls, some really nice research, through to how you use behavioural science in cybercrime, through to romance fraud. And I think it's really interesting how evidence-based practice is moving into the world of serious organised crime, through to some policy issues, like in the UK we call it right care, right person, which is when a call comes through to the call operators, much more diversion is taking place in the UK. This is not a police incident. We're not going to deal with this. And how do you evaluate that effectively, through to some things like leadership? So I'm really excited about it, and already people are booking on. So the beauty of SEBP is, it's open to police officers. And so we don't have like a big international speaker on the 11th and 12th, albeit we have got some of your colleagues coming over from Australia and New Zealand, which I'm really excited about, to talk about some of the great stuff that's going on in Australia and New Zealand. One I'm really excited about is Amanda Pearson, who's the Chief of Dorset, who's taken the rapid video response idea for domestic abuse that Stacey Rothwell pioneered and we profiled previously, and has applied it to all sorts of other policing interventions. And, I think we're beginning to see the early dawn of RVR across UK policing, and of course done in an evidence-based way where you can test and control. So again, how you respond to the public is filled with ideology, isn't it? And people with opinion. This is the evidence of, okay, is this effective? So that's one of our openers, and I think it's really exciting. The point of the societies of evidence-based policing in Australia, New Zealand, across the world, UK, is to use, produce, communicate evidence. That you'll know better than me, Mark, that there are hundreds of NGOs, organisations, pressure groups, all trying to influence policing. This is, I think, the only one that's inside policing, trying to professionalise what we do through evidence-based practice. So this is definitely for police officers, for police staff, and academics come along because they're key partners, but it's not for specialists. The whole idea is you come in, you hear some brilliant ideas, you think, well, I'm going to have a go at that back in my force. It's not strategic, and we've never made it strategic. We don't bring in senior leaders who can talk about governance. We talk about things that tactically impact on the communities. I'd sign up for the conference for a number of areas. One, because you love policing and you want to make it better and you want to change it. Two, because you are curious as an individual and you'll be fascinated about what works and what doesn't work. Three, because in this case, it's Cambridge, it's just a bit lovely. And four, it's great to network with people and professionals across many agencies, different continents, and some of those specialists you've spoken about, where you can really learn something different. I'm most looking forward to hearing all the speakers and having myself challenged by some of my presumptions not bearing fruit, I think.